Vegetable Police just uploaded a video. Response Team 6 is on the case. We're on our way. He says he's wrong about veganism. Right. I'm on my way. Okay, I hope you didn't take the bait of that title, but you know, I had to watch this to see what exactly he was wrong about. So I'm in the middle of finding out, and I stopped the recording when I got like halfway done, because I wanted to save that for when I'm filming. Okay, so we're going to start at the beginning. There's some things he said that you will want to see.
So we're on the beef cleanse.
Oh yeah, yeah, that had me laughing.
Apparently, beef, not vegan, not even vegan. So we've had to rearrange our mental mind. Vegetable Police no longer...
Okay. I gotta wonder if he is trolling us here, and how deep this trolling is going. You know, you know, you know, we've taught you. We've given you all the information in the case to make up your own mind here. But it's unconclusive. Beef cleanse. Should I comment on that? Yeah, he's just trolling us, right? He's never called this a cleanse before.
Vegan? It doesn't even feel right. And I'm looking back at the arguments
What?
And I'm no longer vegan. It doesn't even feel right.
Yet he's again smiling. And well, why would he be doing it if it doesn't feel right? And did you catch in my last video? He said in there, looking back and saying it had been 3 months. So he's got 3 months in his head. Did you catch that one? But it doesn't feel right. But he's thinking about continuing.
And
He told us 1 month. And so he said he would incorporate new foods, plant foods, to eliminate what was the cause, what's causing it and what's not. Elimination diet.
And I'm looking back at the arguments I'm receiving and why people are so angry. I mean, I get it, obviously, but I'm looking at veganism in a completely different light than I was when I was vegan, and I want to discuss it. I am a vegan.
So he pulls out his old song here, which it just doesn't work anymore.
The switch has been from...
But there's a reason. There's a reason he's using that song. Can anybody guess why that might be?
The diehard ethical vegans. It's not so much the health vegans, and there's different kinds of vegans. And I was mainly a health vegan. But after time, I developed the ethics, but I was never cemented in it, like some of the ethical vegans are.
Okay, that is also true for me. It started out being for health.
And here's why. There's Thai workers.
And it made it easier to do it, knowing it was also ethical.
And first, I just want to say, that is the attitude that's going to scare people away from even trying the vegan diet. Y'all don't see the forest for the trees? See those trees? No, you don't. You don't see the forest, do you? From the ethical vegans, when someone like me, a vegan, cheats like once a year, twice a year, they blast you for it. It's like, oh my god, what the hell, man? Instead of celebrating the fact that I saved so many animals during that year, just to kill a couple at the end, but it's like, celebrate when people reduce their meat consumption. That should be the goal for everybody, if that's...
See, and this makes me think of the Kalel situation, Vegan Gains, which I'm on his side on that one. I agree with that he's done more good for the animals than most people. most Americans, North Americans. I also want to say, I forgot to say, I'm filming this video in lower quality so it will upload faster, because that's going to help with the situation with me giving the reviews of his videos and getting them up early enough after his video. So I hope it's okay with you. Let me know what you think.
What your thing is, reduce animal cruelty. Your goal should be getting people to reduce their consumption first. No one's going to go vegan overnight. Not no one, but everybody's not going to do it.
Oh, no, yeah, I think that was a case, that was a point I made too. To somebody, I commented to somebody that, are you expecting every person to go vegan? Criticizing Khalil for some dairy in a candy bar. And I never heard back from that person.
Ethical vegans. Go focus on the guy who's eating McDonald's every day, or frying bacon and eggs for breakfast, and he's doing it just for the taste, and he doesn't give a shit about anything. Go focus your attention on that guy, and get him to reduce his consumption instead of focusing on the otherwise vegans who might cheat a little bit here and there. It's like, those people aren't the problem with the world. Factory farming doesn't exist to keep the guy who eats meat once a month alive. So with that out of the way, can we say that I was never vegan? Here's the thing, like, I found out about veganism because it was a healing diet for the body. So I was a health vegan. And then, over time, I developed...
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's saying. I'm going to keep moving. But, yeah, it got me thinking. That's the point there, that the factory farms are the problem. And those huge factories don't exist, so that Khalil can have a little dairy in our candy bars. Yeah.
Developed the ethical side, so I became an ethical vegan. 2 years straight I did ethical vegan, 0 animals killed. I was...
Okay, we can skip ahead a little.
So that's where things fell apart. It's like, no pain, good energy, good mood, clear skin, breakouts, herpes, that's fine. If you have it. So when people come at me and say, well, you were never vegan, a real ethical vegan wouldn't ever cheat. And it's like, yeah, you're right. And there are lots of ethical vegans who are fat and sick, and they don't really care about their health. So they're never going to cheat. That's one different level of veganism. And that is the whole topic of today's video, is what I didn't realize. I thought that veganism was like a health practice, and then there was the ethical side as well. Like, there's all the 3 factors: health, planet, animals. Saving them all the time. And I don't think it's that at all. It's actually an ethical movement, and then they're looking for other ways to justify it. Max just made a video about this from Insanely Raw. Remember him? Go
Justify what?
I swear to Winterspoon, Withersville. What the fuck? It was a good video, and he gets it. He's an ethical vegan, and he knows that it's an animal-saving practice. It's like, let's reduce animal suffering as much as possible. Then in order to get the rest of the population to come on board, we have to make up some other things, because people care about their health more than animals. So we have to say, well, vegan diet's the healthiest. But is it? I'm starting to doubt it. Because I tried it for 10 years. I experienced a lot of benefits, but never complete healing. At least I could.
I'm imagining all the people out there hearing that. A lot of palm faces. But I'd like to move past that thing about, did he really try it? Because I think he did. You know, who knows? We weren't there to experience all he did. But what I've been getting at is that he hasn't put it all together. And that was my message to Dr. Sweets, that he needs to just understand what to do and what not to do. And then do everything right and don't do anything wrong. And these people have some condition not caused by veganism. But they need to actually fix the problem And I don't think they're doing it right now. Okay, he also said making up some stuff. Is he going to quantitate that? Like anti-vegans don't do. They don't do that, man. They don't say, well, what have we made up, and can you prove that?
Couldn't do it on my own. If you have to go to all these specialists and they give you certain pills and everything, is your diet that great? Like, I feel so much better just doing the...
He has to go to a specialist because he has a problem that it seems he was born with. He said this in that long interview with the primal bald guy. You know, the bald guy. It seems like he was born with this problem. He had these symptoms going way back as far as he can remember. I don't have to ever see a doctor, and I've never seen a dentist. I do not take supplements for my diet. Let's continue.
carnivore thing on my own. I didn't need any help. I just saw someone was doing it. It's like, okay.
Oh, okay. He's saying he was able to do carnivore diet without any of the help, no supplements, no doctors. Well, my first criticism to that is he's been doing it for weeks. I also criticize the low-carb people. You go on the forums and you see, I always see it. They've been doing the diet for weeks, days even. Sometimes it's days because, well, I just restarted it. I had to stop for summer. Why'd they have to stop? They always have to stop this diet. He's been doing some cheating on this carnivore diet. That's a good one. Cheating on the meat diet. Yeah, low carbers cheat all the time because the diet doesn't work. Let's keep going here.
Just eat beef. Okay, now I'm not allergic to anything.
Oh, so just eat beef and it works. No, he hasn't had enough to do it. No, he's not just eating beef. He's drinking coffee. And he says he's had berries. And what else? Not turpentine, no. I think there was something. Oh, well, there's the enemas. You know, that helps get rid of the beef. And fasting, he has. Anyway, this isn't long-term results here. A person can go this long with nothing. That'd be Dane the Man, who I hear he's done that. Don't go looking for him. Don't support that. Just ignore it. And they can get away with that. But what's the long-term results? Well, look at Dane. Yeah. I got many videos on him. Oh, I debunked him really good.
My body is recovering, so it can be done on your own. You don't need outside scientists.
He's just said the body's recovering. His body's recovering. When in yesterday's video he says he doesn't really know if he's healing. So
and doctors to walk you through it like a little baby. So if we look at veganism under that lens, it's an ethical movement first, and then it might be healthy, but that's not the whole point here. Yeah, you might get a little bloated and fat and sick, but we're saving animals here.
Is he serious? I wasn't looking at him. But let's see if we can analyze if he is serious.
that lens, it's an ethical movement first, and then it might be healthy, but that's not the whole point here. Yeah, you might get a little bloated and fat and sick, but we're saving animals here. That's the most...
Can't tell. Wow. We know that he has a health problem from birth that's preventing him from being healthy. But he's been in these circles for 10 years on the internet, as long as I have. 10 years next month. It's coming up in a couple of weeks. Well, a few weeks. He's also been in 80-10-10 circles. He's been in a lot of circles. And he's got to know better than what he just said. He said that he knows only 2 vegans who are thriving. And I forget the names. Dan the man was not one of them. Yeah, he's not. He's real skinny and maybe has problems, especially in his head. But physically, he's thriving. I was not on the list either. John Rose wasn't. Graham wasn't. How can you say that the Banana Crew? All those, didn't he meet people in where he is, where Thailand? All those thriving people. And naturally, Stephanie, Raw Christina, there's a huge list. It goes on and on. Oh, man.
Most important part. So if you look at it under that lens, then no, I wasn't a vegan.
And veganism making you fat is really strange because in the U.S., most people are fat, and most people are not vegetarian. What makes you fat? He doesn't know what makes people fat. He needs to read my book.
I was a health vegan mostly. I cared about animals, but when my health suffered, we looked to abandon that and...
Oh, man. Oh. Oh, wow. I'm just stunned here. I don't like to criticize him because I feel for him. I also like his videos. I used to, and the humor is good. And I'm trying to understand his situation. Not one of the haters, but he said he tried veganism for 10 years, and when my health suffered, wait a minute here. Can we cue the clip of him saying many times recently, the vegan diet cured my ulcerative colitis? Now, has he said any health problems he's acquired recently that he can connect with being vegan? I don't think so.
Look into the animal kingdom to see, can I get better? I just want to feel good. So, no, I wasn't. And I just throw the word around vegan haphazardly, I guess. Just because, yeah, I'm not eating animals. I developed the ethical side, so I was an ethical vegan. But when your health fails, all ethical arguments go out the window. You can't expect somebody is going to suffer through their life to save some animals. That, I don't even think that's good. The ethical vegans who are willing to get sick for the animals, it's disgusting to me.
Post your comments below. Oh, and while we're paused here and you're going down into the comments, you may want to give this video a thumbs up, or even down if you have some kind of problem. But if you do have a problem with this, let me know in the comments. Because I want to talk about it. I'm here. I'm answering all my comments. Because I'm in the right here. Yeah, is this scientific? Is it scientific?
Human would let their body go and just like, oh, I'm saving chickens. So sick of it. Oh god. And I'm definitely not saying a vegan diet can't be healthy. I do believe there's a lot of thriving vegans, but I have been contacted by vegans who are struggling, who I thought were feeling really well. And so
I heard about this, and he said he doesn't want to name any names. Well, because they haven't come out of the closet. Well, I would first say the same is true for a lot of low carbers who are invested in their brand and don't want to give it up. And sure, there's vegans who are not healthy, but it's not because of veganism. See, this is what he's not getting. Some people, yeah, the people that don't want to get that, they're the anti-vegans. And it just looks like he's becoming one of those people. When he should know better than that.
So it's like, let's be honest.
And what I'm saying here is I'm using logic here. I'm making a logical point. It's not emotional. I think his words are coming from emotion because it's not logical.
And just say, like, be open with your struggles. Are you struggling? Like, let's talk about it, and then we can help overcome. Why are we struggling? Why are we bloated all the time?
Yes. Yes, I take people's struggles and my own problems, and I show people why fruit did not cause it. Broccoli? Maybe. It depends. But that doesn't mean you have to go back to eating meat.
The time on a vegan diet. It's like, we need help. We need to help each other. And it's not going to happen by lying. Like, is Freely feeling good all the time? I don't know. Has she ever talked about it? Durian Rider, has he ever said?
I have noticed this. I used to be big viewers of them and covered them in my own videos. And I noticed that they never mentioned any health problem. Well, I have, as I said, I have problems like tiredness, but I know it's not because of my diet. I have other reasons for that, so I don't bring it up much. Because why bother? But we see that Durian Rider's out there every day in the public eye. He makes more than one video a day, and he keeps going. He can't be doing badly, or people would have noticed.
I'm tired, once. Like, these people don't share the downsides, and it's not a balanced perspective. So, that's why I've always said, there's downsides, and there's downsides to...
Now see, again, he's saying there's downsides. He's saying if you get sick, he's saying if you are tired, he's saying if you get acne or lose some hair, there are downsides. Those are downsides to the vegan diet? Wait, non-vegans have those problems.
My carnivore diet, too. I'm breaking out like crazy.
Oh,
That's some hip pain.
he was just saying what I just said there. Let's go back and see.
That's my carnivore diet, too. I'm breaking out like crazy. That's some hip pain.
Gotta go back.
My hip is out about it. Durian Rider, has he ever said, I'm tired, once? Like, these people don't share the downsides, and it's not a balanced perspective. So, that's why I've always said...
But he's suggesting that being tired is a downside of being vegan. Why would that be?
There's downsides, and there's downsides to my carnivore diet, too. I'm breaking out like crazy. I have some hip pain. My hip is out of place. It's been out of place since I got here. And my girlfriend used to be able to pull it back in with a towel, snap me back in. Now
I was just laughing that he says his hip been out of place since he's been here. I'm laughing at that, even though I'm having that problem right now. I haven't brought it up in a video because it is completely unrelated to my videos. I've been sitting differently and moving differently since I've moved, and all the stress has just all created this problem. So I'm not doing those things anymore, and I will heal. It's not diet related.
I can't do it. So yeah, I have some inflammation in the hip. Like, that's interesting. But in general, I feel better than ever. It's just a couple minor things, but I'm going to share them. I'm not trying to paint a picture like carnivore is the best diet ever. So, I don't know, what are your thoughts on this? Although I did ban most vegans, so I'm going to have to unban you guys. But, like, I let you guys have your hate.
I almost missed that. I didn't know what he was saying. He banned most vegans. Yeah, I think it was before he went carnivore, as he was considering it. I posted a comment on his video, and then I noticed it wasn't getting any thumbs up or anything. And so I checked to see if my comment appears to other people or my other account, and it doesn't, which means he banned me. That's all called a shadow ban. Now, I don't know if he did the shadow ban on purpose. I don't know how you do that on YouTube. But yeah, your comments can appear to yourself even though you're banned. No one else can see them. And that's my situation there. Hopefully he'll unban me. And I promise to be better. I remember his criticism of my comments. And I've improved on that. So we'll see.
For a while, but then it just became too much. I'm getting like 3,000 comments a day, and I can't even read them all because there's like people leaving 30 comments, same person, just hating. It's like, okay, I don't need to bombard
Well, that person you can ban. That's a nuisance.
my mind with this. I know this is a crazy switch, but I'm just doing it for my health. And you ethical vegans can't see that because either you're not sick or you don't care that much about health, so you're bringing ethical arguments to a health debate. And it's like, what are you doing? You're not even in the right room. So...
Well, that's what you get with the internet. You know, everybody's there.
You're still a good person. And it's like, okay, I'll unban you guys, maybe for this video. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll check if I'm unbanned. You know, I've been trying to help here. Not being a hater.
Who behaves and who doesn't. But I only ban people when they're either super negative, constantly, or they lie about me, trying to paint me as a liar. Me, the liar.
Well, I just realized why he wouldn't unban me. Yeah, I'm conducting a protest against what he's doing here. So he's not going to want to help me out. But, you know, some of you might not be banned. You know, go down in these comments here. Tell these people about my videos here, my response videos. I got like 20 of them now. Well, there's a big one tomorrow on the way. Part 2 of what Vegetable Police did wrong with the vegan diet. It's going to be major. Very important. Everyone should watch that.
finding somebody who's more willing to share their struggles online with the world than me. It's like, yeah, I admit it, the egg thing, I hid it. I tried to tell you guys, and then I saw the reaction, I was like, oh my god. And I got that. It's like, I'm honest eventually. So, we're just...
Oh, but what I was going to say is he banned me before, possibly weeks before, or months before, he went carnivore. So why did he do that? I wasn't leaving that many comments. I had no idea until I checked. Oh, another thing is, well, he made that apology video, but then recently he said more negative things about me. I have no idea why. I haven't done anything since that period there.
Being honest here at the Vegetable Police Network. I think that's about it. I just want to ask you guys, is veganism an ethical movement first? And is the health thing kind of, it's not necessarily the healthiest diet. It can be healthy, but is it the healthiest? Because in my...
Okay, what I say to this, always say to this, is there are 1,000 vegan diets. You can't say it's the healthiest. You can say that just about all plants are healthier than meat and dairy.
Opinion, even if I return to veganism, which I'm just contradicting myself instantly. I would rather have like oysters a couple times a week instead of...
That's the first time he admitted it. Let's see what that was.
It's not necessarily the healthiest diet. It can be healthy, but is it the healthiest? Because in my opinion, even if I return to veganism, which I'm just contradicting myself instantly, I would rather have like oysters a couple times a week instead of having to supplement B12. I don't see that as normal. If you have to supplement something, is your...
There's that... Oh, man.